Hello students, welcome back to the grammar lessons. Today I am going to start the all three tenses of your English language. In this class I will teach you present, past and future with all the four aspects of these with examples of each. I hope you all are ready. So let's begin.
Tenses. Tenses, as you all know very well, tenses are of three types: present, past, and future. Okay, so we'll talk about all the four aspects of all the three tenses. First is indefinite, that is, we say the simple. Then we have continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous. So in this way we have the four aspect: present indefinite, past indefinite, future indefinite, present continuous, past continuous, future continuous, present perfect, past perfect, and future perfect. The same present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous, and the future perfect continuous. The very first will give you the simple present tense. Simple present tense are the tenses where we use s or es with the first form with the singular subject, and in interrogative and negative we don't use s or es. In the same way, like when we say he does his work, he does his work, or Om goes to the park on Sunday. Here I am talking about a singular subject. Om is a one person, so goes. If I say many people, like children go to the park on Sunday or children play in the park, when we say the plural, we don't use s or es with the verb. Okay, in the negative we say Om does not go to the park. When we change the simple sentence into negative or interrogative, in which we use do and does with the singular and do with the plural, but we remove s or es with the verb. So simple form of the verb, first form comes with the do and does. Now see the simple past tense where the action completed. Okay, in the simple past the action is completed. The rules are only second form of the verb. Children, this is only the tense where we use the second form of the verb. Otherwise in entire grammar we don't use anywhere the second form of the verb. This is only the best way where we use the second form of the verb. But again, when we change the sentence into negative and the interrogative, we use did plus first form of the verb. It means they went to the market, and when we say the negative, they did not go to the market. Vivek played cricket with his friends last Sunday. When we change into negative, Vivek did not play cricket with his friends. Or did Vivek play? So in the negative and interrogative, when we use did, we start with the first form of the verb. The second form change into the first form, but in the simple sentence we use the did plus second form of the verb. Okay, verb 2. Like they went to the market, they played cricket, we laughed at his foolishness, we applied for the job. Now come to the future tense, the simple future, where the rules are very simple: will, shall plus verb first form. In negative, again will not, shall not, and will help you if you need. Okay, will Vinay help you? So the same as I said. Now come to the rule of the present continuous. The present continuous tense where the action is going on. Okay, where the action is going on. Children, all the continuous we use ing. In the continuous tense we use ing. Okay, in all the three. The rules of the present are is, are, am plus ing with the first form of the verb. Okay, is we use with the singular, are we use with the plural, and am we always use with I. For example, we are having our breakfast. Okay, I am having my breakfast, we are having breakfast, or she is having breakfast. According to the subject, is RM keeps on changing. Now, when we talk about the plural, we say are, singular is, and I am learning my lessons. Okay, in the past continuous, the rules are was, were plus ing with the first form of the verb. As I say, we use ing in all the continuous. Okay, now continuous means ing only. Was with the singular and were with the plural. Again, when we say I was having my breakfast, or you can say I were having, both the way you can correct, because I is always considered as a plural. Mostly we take with the plural verb with I, but here you can use I were or I was, both. Okay, I was having dinner with my family when he came. Okay, I want you to pay attention in this sentence, like he came while they were having dinner. What here, when we have two sentences in past, keep it in mind, when we are having two sentences in past, one sentence we frame with the simple past and the another with the past continuous. Okay, whatever, there will be one sentence in the past, or the second sentence, it may be past perfect or it may be past continuous. Okay, what may come first? Either you can say I was having dinner with my family when he came, or he came while we were having dinner, we were having dinner. So it may come last or it may come first. Only the thing, when you are framing two past sentences, the first sentence we frame with the past, always go with the past. Okay, past indefinite or the past perfect. Now come to the future continuous. The rules are will be, shall be plus ing with the first form of the verb. Navya will be staying in the hotel during the visit, or I will be completing my work by tomorrow. So in this way you can frame the sentence with the help of will be and shall be. Will means ga and shall means ga. So all around where we talk about the future, we use will and shall only. Now we'll start with the present perfect perfect tense. Present perfect perfect tense, where the work is done or work has done. Perfect tense, always we use the verb third form. Okay, in all the perfect tense. For the present perfect, we have the rules are has, have plus third form of the verb. Has we use with the singular and have we use for the plural. Okay, like I have taught many students till today. When I say I just now I told I is a singular, but it is always go with a plural. It always goes with a plural verb. Daksh has lost his expensive watch. Okay, have you finished? Past perfect tense. Here we use only the had plus the third form. Had we used with the singular as well as the plural subject. Okay, so here the work is done in the past. The movie had started. Okay, the movie had started when we reached the theater. Here, as in the previous, I told that if you have the two sentence, the two action are done in the past tense. The first will be in the simple past and the second may be either in past continuous or past perfect. As I told, let me complete this sentence. The movie had started before we reached the theater. Okay, or you can say Anu was sick because she had eaten too much. As I told you, the simple past and the another is followed by past perfect, had plus third form of the verb. Or you can say she had eaten too much, that's why she felt ill. Okay, in this way you can frame another sentence. It had finished when. It had finished when we went there. Any sentence may come first or you can say when we went there it had already finished. So it may come first or it may come second, or it may go first and second, but keep it in mind when we talk about two actions in the past, the first or the second one has to be in the simple past and the second in past perfect or past continuous. Now future perfect tense, again with the third form, will have, shall have plus verb third form. Okay, in this way, will have, shall have. Generally we use shall with I and we, but now it's very common we use will with everything. So that's not any hard and fast. By the end of this month, Shaurya will have finished his syllabus. Okay, in this way we will have completed this by 10 p.m. we will have completed, हम इसको 10 बजे तक complete कर चुके होंगे. Like this you frame the sentence. Now come to the present perfect continuous. Children, when we talk about the perfect continuous, it is only where we use ing, but what is the important in the perfect continuous in all the three tenses? Here we have the time reference. Okay, only the time is given, like the rules are has been, have been plus ing with the first form along with since and for, where we use since when we are very much definite about the time, and for when we are not sure about, we are not definite about, like since 2 o'clock. Here we are very much confirm about the time that she started her lesson at 2 o'clock, so 2 o'clock. For we use like for 3 hours, for many years, so we are not very much confirmed from how many years, like for 2 hours, which 2 hours. If I say since 5 o'clock, we are very much confirmed about, or we say since Monday, so we have an exact day when we started. Okay, like Anya has been waiting to see the doctor for 2 hours. Okay, here we are not very much confirmed about the 2 hours, so that's why we are using for. They have been playing cricket since 2 o'clock. Here they are confirmed about 2 o'clock. Past perfect continuous. Here we use, in all the past we have had with the singular as well as with the plural. Had been plus for third form plus since and for. The same. Abhay had been busy in doing that assignment since morning. So since morning he is busy, he had been busy in doing the assignment. When the phone rang, did you notice rang? Here it is simple past. As I said, when the two action are done in the past, the one will always in the simple past. When the phone rang, he had been taking bath for half an hour. Okay, जब फोन बजा वो आधे घंटे से नहाए जा रहा था. Here we are saying for half an hour. We are not very much confirmed about this. I only please notice if two past action, so one will be in past continuous and second can go in the simple past or the past perfect or the past continuous or past perfect continuous. Okay, past always followed by past. But in the future, now see the future perfect continuous, where the rules are will have been, shall have been plus third form of the verb. No, I'm so sorry children, plus verb first form with since and for. With since and for. Okay, since and for. Yeah, we will have been trying to finish this for many hours. We will have been trying to finish this work for many hours. Okay, now again keep it in mind, when the two actions are done in present, the one will go in present and the another will go in past. So what I mean to say, past has a combination of past and future can have a combination with present. There is no combination of present and past and future and past, but the two sentence can be done with the help of present and the future. Okay children, here we finished our tenses. Thank you.